Greetings, fellow gaming beasts. It's the Epic Beasty Gamer, and it is time for Anima.
Greetings, epic gaming beasts. It's the Epic Beasty Gamer here. There's a new patch for Anima. Level cap has been raised from 200 to 1000, and there are lots of other interesting changes too. It's time for a little walkthrough. Of course, you can play this offline if you prefer. Ragnarok. Reincarnation 8. Difficulty 250 times, and it really is difficult. Magic find plus 70, gold find plus 70, drop chance 14%. There's definitely been a nerf since the patch on legendary drops. I've noticed that for sure. And monsters seem to be hitting a lot harder, so I've changed my usual magic farming gear into full attack gear. I also recently got a special key, which I'll tell you more about in just a moment. For all those who've been following the Epic Gaming Beasties journey, might be interested to see the few new items here. I'll skip that for now. Alright, this key. Open a lost dungeon. You can now buy keys at level 320 for gold, or if you prefer to support the developers as well. I've supported them by getting a 3-section stash because I think this is really worth supporting. And also the little pet, which is still not functioning correctly, but you can sell items remotely with it. Apparently there will be a hot fix for that soon. So, open a lost dungeon. Old Key of Time. Magisters drop these, and if you manage to kill them during the dungeon, it will show you the percentage of progress you make. Then they will drop another key with an even higher difficulty setting. It's definitely worthwhile selling any junk or unwanted things in your inventory before you go into these dungeons, because you cannot leave them. So the pets are actually really useful for that, because you don't have to leave the dungeon, you can empty your inventory. But make sure, just like when you're going to fight bosses, to first repair your equipped items. Out of interest, currently on Storm, my primary dealing 857% magical damage for 731,000 damage. And Meteor, which I now dual wield, learned a few little tricks after playing for quite some time, deals 2048% of your magical damage, 806,000. So that's what's going to be happening in a moment. I've also started putting all of the points into vitality, and I intend to keep doing that. So we should get seriously strong. That helps with health regeneration also. Some of the items I've got equipped: Infused Golden King. This one is a beast of a wand. I've been working on it now up to level 12. And this is quite a good ring. I hope I can get a better shield still, but +2 to abilities helps. And also Wizard Plate is very good, except again needs improvements. This is great for increasing armor as well. Magic resistance. Incredible amulet already. So it's time to try this. Whether I survive or not is debatable, because I put most of my gems into damage. So let's do this. Time to open it. You can open it from anywhere. Again, you cannot leave the dungeon until it's completed. If you die, you cannot resurrect. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I'll last more than a few moments, but these dungeons are not easy, that is for sure. Hopefully there might be some interesting things to find there as well. And usually, because these are random dungeons, you could be anywhere in any of the acts, basically, from caves through to the basement, gardens. So it's a bit of a surprise. Also, incidentally, stay away from the Magister because they do a very nasty area effect. Alright, welcome to any new beasties who have just joined us for this little playthrough. This is Lost Dungeon, level 241. And this is Ragnarok, my dual sorcerer warrior class. Let's see what we can find over here. I prefer having the overlay map. Alright, I'm going to be doing some kiting damage here. There's no ways I'm going to risk getting close to these guys and getting kicked out of this dungeon immediately. Area damage is way worse than it used to be on these monsters I'm finding. And if you come across a fire aura or a curse aura, it's basically goodbye. They are seriously overpowered. Alright. Incidentally, you can also now set which items you want to collect up to legendary, which is very useful. Alright, moving on. Let's just melt these guys. Again, there are many levels higher than I am, rather. Trying to focus on staying alive for a few seconds longer here. It's just wonderful being able to get past that level cap, because for a long time I was stuck on level 200. So I'm very happy about that improvement. No Paragon or Champion levels, but this is basically the equivalent of that. And I did read that the cap is up to a level 1000, as I mentioned before. Alright, let's see what happens here. So far, my plus 10 movement speed on that ring I've got is really helpful. I need to stay far away from these. I'm not taking any risks. My objective is to get the next key, rather than just rushing through it and then running into a mob that will kill you in one hit. Oh, be ready with your potions. Definitely a curse mob, yeah. What they do is they drop your hit points, and then any mob that even smells you can kill you, basically. Very, very dangerous. And this is a healer, that's not good. But I've got a trick. Round and round and round we go. Keep running into my damage. Alright, healers are very, very nasty, and they're a good way of testing your strength. Because if you cannot kill a healing mob, you basically are playing in an area beyond your pay grade, as I like to say. You need to power up substantially. I like to use them as a bench reference. If you can take them down, well, then your damage is at least reasonable. I usually balance my health more with damage, but I've gone fully into intellect gems here, just to crank out that extra damage. Getting well over 1 million on crits. It's coming on nicely. Of course, when I get more slotted gear, I'll be able to improve that. Whoa! Yo. That was nearly the end of my run there. That's a nasty mob to run into. Ah! That's me done. Anyway, that was a demonstration. That's way beyond my pay grade, but it was fun. Alright everybody, I hope you have fun exploring these lost dungeons, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll be a lot stronger and be able to survive a bit better. I'm going to work on leveling up. Remember to get out there and find that fun, and release your inner fun beasts.